Everybody, it's Antonio Terrones Jr. I am sitting here with
Shanda Nicole Lloyd.
Alrighty, and the reason why she is here with me is because I had prayed for her one day. I was praying for folks in the ER, in the emergency room, and her brother walked past me and he said, "My sister is upstairs and she just got out of surgery. Do you mind coming up and praying for her?" And I said, "Of course I don't." So that's what I did. And when I walked into the room, I noticed her. She had a trach in her neck. And the words that I heard from the brother was that the doctors were saying that she would be in this room with the trach for about 3 weeks. And she actually said that they also said maybe even 3 months. In 3 weeks they were going to try to take it out, but most likely it would be 3 months. So that was on March.
Well, that was the. They said that on the 12th, actually.
Okay, on March 12th. That was the day that I was sent to go pray for her. And I just want to share a little bit about what I did, and then we'll get into her story. I just leaned next to her, next to the bed, and I held her hand, and I told her I was going to pray for her. I don't remember the exact words, but I know it was just a matter of just, be healed in the name of Jesus and all that good stuff. And I remember prophesying over her life or over this situation, and I said, "You know what? You're going to be healed even quicker than what the doctors say, and they're going to be amazed at how you got healed so quickly." I said, "So 3 weeks, forget about it. You're going to be out of here, and you're going to be healed because Jesus is healing you now, and you're going to be healed quicker than 3 weeks." So I'm just gonna put the camera on her and just ask her a few questions as to how all of this pretty much began and where is she at now. Shanda, right?
Yes.
Shanda, share with the camera and with the folks all over that's going to be watching this, how did this all begin? How did you wind up in the hospital?
Oh, well, I was told that because I had a hyperthyroid, which made my blood pressure go up and everything else, and I've dealt with it for about 7 years, and they told me, "Are you ready to get it taken care of?" And I told them yes. So they told me that we were going to go in on March 11th, and I was going to get surgery.
Okay.
Is it okay?
so it was a thyroid
Yes.
issue that you had.
Yes.
Okay, so you went into surgery, and then you came back out, and that's what I seen. Okay, so I recall that, I prayed for you on the 12th. I had gone out to Plano, Texas to a Divine Healing Conference, and I remember receiving a call on one of those days, and I was ignoring the call at first because I'm like, why is this guy calling me? Why is my friend calling me? He knows that I'm at this conference. And then I figured, well, I'm gonna go ahead and answer it, and then you were on the phone. And you were like, "Hello, hi, how are you doing? This is Shanda." And I'm like, "What? That is so amazing." So tell me what happened during that time frame of March 12th and until the day that you called me.
Okay, well, March 12th. I remember waking up because I felt like, I could feel my body healing. And I woke up and I was able to swallow, I was able to eat, I was able to drink. And 8 days from there, I kept getting stronger and stronger. And on March 20th, which Antonia's gonna post it for you guys, I did my first video because they took my trach out and I could talk.
Okay.
Within 8 days from the day you prayed.
Let's get a picture of where that trach was at, so we can show the world that the enemy is defeated.
Yes.
So right there is where they opened her up because of her thyroid, and it is closing up, and she's sitting here as beautiful as ever. So and she's just smiling. When I seen her, she's just been smiling the whole time. So tell me, what you felt, if you did feel anything during the prayer, and when you began to talk, how did you feel? So during the prayer,
During the prayer, I knew, I could feel that with you saying, I knew that he was going to heal me. He was, when you were saying it, he was doing it, but he was doing it slow enough to where to let me know that, you know, you got to be thankful for everything. People in general, the air you breathe, I mean, everything. And when they took the trach out, it was like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I'm about to use this water as an example. A fish. If you were to go in this water and you were to take a fish out, and the way the fish takes its breath, the way I felt when they took the trach out of my throat was throwing a fish. Well, you guys all know, so I'll use this as an example. If you guys are fishing and you catch a fish, and you know how we throw them back in, when you throw that fish back in, that gasp of air and that gasp of life, and that's what I got. And that's the best way to explain it to all of you, that's how God, that's what He made me feel. It was my life. It was like my life got brought right back into me.
Okay. Now earlier you shared with me that you actually died.
Yeah. I didn't know that. That's why the trach was in it, and I had no clue. I didn't know, which I'll send pictures to Antonio about that too, because I had chest when they were doing CPR, and I didn't know because I thought it was just from the trach. But no, they had to. That's why they put it in, because they weren't trying to do that yet, but they had to bring me back. I don't know how long I was dead for. They didn't tell me exactly, but yeah.
Okay. So now that you can speak, and you said that you know, that very first day you wanted something to eat, you wanted something to drink, and what were the doctors saying to you at that time?
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. They've been amazed because they've seen the close ones that I've spent time with, and I wish I would have wrote their names down, and I will get their names, and Antonio, we will share it, and we'll try to actually get information from them, because they watched from the time that you came in. They watched me progress every day, and they knew, and they actually, I was praying every day, because I pray. And what's weird is I used to write all my prayers down in a book or a notepad, because that's how I could speak to God. But you know what's weird now? Now I can speak out loud, because now I know.
Yes. That's awesome. That's so amazing.
That's what I want everybody to know. It's just God has nothing's impossible when you believe in Him. Nothing. He's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
all you have to do is get down. Like I told my friend, get down on your knees and pray. And you know, even though we all do stuff and we all make mistakes, but He's there. And look, Antonio, the sun's coming out.
Yeah, I told you I just prayed, and I said, clouds, get out the way, sun, come out, because we're about to shoot a video and it's going to glorify our Father. And look, it's coming out. So, you know, it obeys.
Yes.
It just has to. So share with everyone now what is going on in your life that just makes you feel so free. You shared a little bit about, you know, going up to the ICU. Share a little bit about that.
Yeah, the ICU. I'm actually, the other day, there's this lady in room 5, and I'm not sure, but I got to talk to her and her husband, and I bought a flower for her. I actually brought pictures, because I got pictures printed off of my phone, and Antonio's going to post some of those pictures. And I'm sharing I guess it's, you know, my testimony. I'm sharing a little bit. But that made me feel great, because I'm not even gonna lie to you. Since I've been out of the hospital, the devil, he's trying to get me down. But he's not winning this. He is not winning my body. But not just that, I'm going to get my GED. You know, I was gonna get it this week, but I'm taking time to do not just this, I'm just, you know, relaxing. So after Easter, I'm gonna get my GED, and I wanna go to school to be a nurse, because I want to help me understand being in the hospital, that the people that are nurses and doctors, and I never understood this, but that's their calling, your purpose in life. I never understood what my purpose was.
So you also mentioned that you've been praying for people.
Oh yes.
What is that about?
Oh.
What is that all about?
It's just because you know, it's just I want people to get the feeling that I'm getting. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I mean, when you pray, it's lovely. Antonio,
Now, is that something that you would have done in
oh no.
prior to this surgery, prior to God showing His glory, His love to you, how much He loves you, and then healing you? Is that something you would have done?
I technically never cared, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Before all this, I didn't care about other people.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest here. You know?
Yeah, they were like me. Okay, I mean, go make your own money, and I mean, why should I feel sorry for you? And
so now you're out praying for folks.
yes.
All right. If there's something that you would want everyone out there in YouTube world, millions of people that may watch this, what would you say to them?
I just want you guys to don't turn your back on God. He is great, and we ask for so much, and he will, in time, he will give you the stuff that you want, and all them doors, they will open. But you do not let the devil in, and do not turn your back, because the stuff he will give you, it's everything. And be thankful for every day. Waking up, when you wake up in the morning and you get out of bed, just remember you're up because he woke you up. Do not turn your back on him. He's beautiful. Everything in life is beautiful.
Awesome. So you got all these great plans now. You got a smile on your face. You're a totally different person, right? I mean, do you see yourself that way? I mean, I don't know you that well, but it's like, I thought I smiled a lot, but you make me smile and my cheeks are hurting right now.
I know.
But, I just want to say, it was an awesome opportunity to just be able to come and just release life into you, because it wasn't just about healing you, of the trach. It was about transforming your very life, transforming your entire life. Like he just kind of God just took your life and said, you know what? I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to work it to where your entire thought life, your heart life, and your walk, your lifestyle is gonna be completely wrecked. And you're gonna be, and you're not even gonna think twice about it, because you know how happy you are.
I smile every day in the hospital because I was grateful.
So, all right.
Okay, now we're better.
All right, guys, you just heard an amazing story of this young lady here, this beautiful lady that was once sitting in an ER, in the ICU. She died, and they put a trach in her so that she could breathe, and this was all because of a thyroid issue. And this was an encounter that I was very blessed to be a part of, that to be able to just hold her hand, even though she couldn't speak, she knew that there was life being generated to her through me from the Father. And this is just another glorious testimony, and we just praise God and give him all the glory. And you know what? I believe she's going to turn Marion upside down. The ICU is going to know her by name, and they're going to request her to come and pray for these folks, because she is on fire. She is on fire. And it was just last month that there was not even a flame. But she's on fire, and she's gonna go do what the Father leads her to do. So thank you guys for watching. Antonio, Shanda, peace.
Have a blessed day.